Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing for the Zojirushi Virtuoso Plus bread machine. If you've been thinking about switching to making your own bread at home, this just might be the video for you. So you ready? Let's get into this. Alright, here is the box. There's a small picture of the Breadmaker. It's got an LCD screen with some controls down below it. No touchscreen on this. But we're talking about a bread machine, and if you got a touchscreen, that's probably going to get really gross. This is a 2-pound Breadmaker, and thank goodness that it's automatic. It's got 15 different settings you can use for different types of bread, and the model number is BB-PDC20. I'm assuming that 20 means 2.0 pounds. Just a wild guess. All the plastic on it is BPA free. It comes with a recipe book. I like it. And it also comes with a warning that if you eat the coin cell battery that it comes with, you could die. But if you're in any danger of actually eating a coin cell battery, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Here's a list of all those presets. And on these pictures, it's got a pizza and some pasta. So maybe it can make pasta dough? Don't know, gonna find out. Along with the actual bread maker, it comes with some nested measuring cups, measuring spoons, and a liquid measuring cup. So that's nice if you don't have that stuff already. It's got dual heaters both on the bottom and the top. That means you're gonna have more options for different types of crusts. It's got a delay timer too, so if you wanna make your bread at night and just set it to bake in the morning when you wake up, then you'll be able to wake up with your house smelling like a bakery. That's a good thing. There's double kneading blades, so I guess that's better than one. Here's a picture of the baking pan. Doesn't say what kind of surface is on it, but hopefully it is ceramic. Hopefully. And then down here is just a rundown of some of the other settings on this. Zojirushi products are Japanese, so you would just assume that all their products are made in Japan, right? Well, unfortunately, not really. Oh man, and then up on top of the box right here, it says this product contains polytetrafluoroethylene. In other words, Teflon. What? That's a little bit of a downer. I'm assuming that's on the baking pan. So that means you gotta make sure not to let the baking pan surface get damaged. All right, let's get this thing opened up. And Zojirushi has these weird flappy boxes. Let's see if I can get this open without busting it. Okay, let's lift these up from underneath. Ah, yeah, we're cooking with gas now. Okay, see if I can flip this open without knocking my camera on the floor. That would suck. And piece of cardboard. Get that out of there. We got our booklets here. Here's a guide on how to measure ingredients for baking. This is extremely important because although cooking savory food is more of an art form, baking is an exact science. I'm not saying you're not artists. Don't kill me in the comments. All that means is if you get your mix incorrect, you're not gonna get bread. Put this aside for now. Okay, what do we got? Looks like the user manual. All in French. And then here's another user manual, all in English. Okay, next we have our cookbooks, it looks like. Oh, this is nice. All this is in full color. And again, this thing is all in French once more. And this is the English version. All right, that bread with the butter on it looks fantastic right about now. And if we flip through this, hopefully we're in English now, and we are. And there's really detailed instructions on exactly how to make lots of stuff, including sugar-free bread, salt-free bread, vegan stuff, multi-grain, different types of doughs, including donuts, which I'll be making very soon. Even a pizza recipe in here, and there's some jam and marmalade too. Cool machine so far. I gotta pick all this stuff up now. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like we got our kneading blades here. There's one, and here's two. Maybe aluminum? Anyway, there those are. Little stowaway area for the power cable. And it looks like we're ready to take this thing out of the box. All right, let's tip this thing. Let's see if we can get this out. Let's see how this looks. Purdy. Got this stainless steel exterior that is, I don't know, that's just probably a stainless overlay. Feels a little light to be real full stainless steel. You've got this nice piano black polished shiny plastic on the top here that everybody loves because we all love to see our fingerprints on everything.
You serious?
If you've got a car with piano black accents in it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But all joking aside, I am kind of digging this. It's a good looking machine. I don't know if you can see exactly how shiny this is in the video, but she's a shiny machine. Let's lift this up. This material up here I've seen before, and that can stain really easy. But since we're just baking bread, hopefully that doesn't become an issue. But in any case, the cleaning on this machine is something we're really gonna have to take a look at. What do we got in here? Here are the measuring cups. Got a quarter cup, third cup, half cup, and a full cup. This is all done in standard measurements, so no metric here. And then right here, oops, we've got our liquid measuring cup. Okay, very nice. Then right here we have our little measuring spoon with just a small and a large size on here. Doesn't have an exact measurement on this, but probably you won't need exact measurements if you're using the recipe guide that comes with the machine. If you're making your own recipes, then there's a chance you won't be using this thing. The only other piece we have is the actual baking pan. And this thing really grabs in there tight, doesn't it? Pushes right down on this, like that. And then when you pull it, it's, wow. Pretty violent action there. Here you can see that Teflon coated surface here, which is kind of funny because it sort of looks like it's ceramic. In fact, if I didn't already read the box, I would have thought that's what this is. Let me know down in the comments if Teflon makes this a deal breaker for you. If that's the case, then hopefully they make a replacement tub for this that comes in ceramic or something. Why they do that, I don't exactly know. Remember these guys right here? They just kind of go right on here, just like that. And they just kind of slip on there. Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. So when this is getting pushed this way or this way, that can't come off. But if it's right in the middle and has no pressure on it, it can slide right off like that. That's pretty slick. And when you take this out, you've got these jaws of life type of connectors down here in the bottom that really grab onto the bottom of this pan. You can see down here how they clip on there. That ain't going anywhere. You can see some of the heating elements down there too, right there. As far as measurements go, the machine is 17.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches deep. And from the tabletop, we're talking about 13 inches tall. And that's to the back of the machine because it does slope up a little bit. If you've got your lid open, you're talking just about 19 3/4 inches to the top of the handle right here. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Alright, what do you say we plug this thing in and see if it actually works? I'm not actually going to bake bread right now, but at least we're going to be able to see exactly how loud this machine is when it runs. Okay, we got our control panel here and the time is already correct. That's pretty nice. Probably the first small appliance I've ever seen that already had the right time on it. It's not Wi-Fi enabled or anything, so I know it doesn't connect to the internet to get the time or anything like that. It's not that advanced, but it is pretty cool that I didn't have to set it. On here you got some different controls. You got crust control to determine how crunchy you want the top of your bread. The timer option is for delayed start, so you can set that now to make your bread first thing in the morning so it's nice and fresh when you wake up. And then you have different stuff in here. The courses are listed in this book right here. The different course numbers in the machine correspond to all the different types of things you can make in here. So for instance, if I wanted to make white bread, that's course number 1. With all the presets that aren't the homemade preset, a lot of the stuff will be locked in, so I can't change any of the cycle times or the time settings or anything. But if I went over to the homemade section, which would be 15 right here, now I should probably be able to change my cycles. So that is the rest cycle where it starts at, and it's set to 0 right now. Then you got kneading, which is set to 5 minutes. Then shaping, which is maybe that's an hour and the other one is 5 minutes. I don't know. And then you got rise 1, rise 2, rise 3. So you can have up to 3 different rise cycles. And then you got your bake cycle at the end. So we start up. So you can see the add light came on and the machine is beeping at me in an extremely annoying fashion. Well, in that case, you would lift this up, it stops, the noise stops, you throw in your ingredients, close this back up again, and hopefully there's no more noise. Right, this is actually really, really quiet. This is going to be below 80 decibels. This is the kneading phase, so I would assume that this would probably be the loudest phase too. You can hear that clanging inside the machine, there's nothing wrong there. That's just the paddles clanking around since there's no ingredients in there. Once those things are under pressure, they probably won't make noise like that. Okay, now we're just gonna fast forward a little bit. Okay, once we hit 3 minutes to go on the kneading, then to switch over to this sound right here. So that's a teeny bit louder, we're up to 80 decibels now, but that's still super quiet. In fact, you can see that right now I'm just talking in a regular voice, and I don't feel like I have to raise my voice in order to talk to you, so that's a good thing. Definitely something that Ninja Kitchen could learn from. Okay, 1 minute left in the cycle and the paddles just stopped and started turning the other direction. So I can't wait to try to make a whole bunch of bread in this and show you guys exactly whether or not this machine sucks. Stay tuned. The Zojirushi Virtuoso Plus bread machine could be a total game changer. Yeah, these machines are expensive, but have you ever seen how expensive really good bread is in the store? Now imagine making that yourself, except better. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be putting this machine to the test and making all sorts of different breads. Once I get done with those, I'll be back with a full product review. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Zojirushi Virtuoso Plus 2-pound bread machine, I do have an Amazon affiliate link for it down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. Hey, Joe's Phenomenal now has channel memberships. For most people, you can see a join button down below the video window that you can click and see what type of perks I'm offering. If you're using an iOS device, you might not be able to see it, and if that's the case, I do have a link down in the description of the video as well. If you like this video, you might like this video right here where I did an unboxing for a Zojirushi rice cooker. That's the type of machine that this company's reputation is based on, and if you see it, you're gonna know why. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon, and until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.